There's one of my hummingbird feeders. I only have 2 in the yard. I'm not seeing many hummingbirds at all right now. I did see one the other day. I wish they would show up, but they're wild birds and you can never predict when you're going to see a hummingbird, or when it is, it can be a thrill. I specifically plant some of the high nectar plants that they really like, so that if they're in the area, they can come here and sip the nectar. Here's some more of the Threadleaf Coreopsis. That comes back every year. It's getting ready to bloom. It has tiny buds on right now. There's another black and bloom salvia that overwintered in my garage. That one's not as big as the other one back there. And there's another one that overwintered. Here are 3 different types of Augustaceae. They call it giant hyssops, the one that's so tall, goes up over. Pollinators really love those flowers when they bloom. The area right here, it's planted with daylilies. That's what was the main plant years ago, and now ground cover has taken over. It's not easy to garden on hills, and it's getting harder for me, so basically I've just let it go and to have the ferns and the phlox mix in with the daylilies and other plants that are in here. It makes it easier for me so that I don't have to constantly be in here trying to lay mulch, etc. Here is a hanging basket with luscious grape lantana that overwintered in my back basement. It's coming back. That has beautiful lavender flowers. It's a trailing plant. In this area here, there's a spreading lantana, and I have about 6 or 7 hot lip salvias, which will get a lot larger and bushier. They look like little shrubs, and the hummingbirds really like that. In here right now, you can see the white flowers. That is bishop's weed that is blooming. I'm going to get in here and cut that back if I can tomorrow, because I don't like the flowers after they bloom. They go to seed, and I don't want that anywhere else. Not that it's going to go from seed. It spreads from the foliage. I have some Vermillionaire Kufia, the little orange tubular plant. That's for the hummingbirds. Also have some small zinnias here. But I do have about 6 of the Kufias. I've already seen a hummingbird at them. That's a high nectar plant. I'm going to swing around so I can show you my seedlings. This is a large azalea that's probably at least 30 years old. Catbirds have a nest in there, gray catbirds. I am growing some seedlings on my deck, and they are butterfly weed, the very tiny ones right here that I got from Cindy Leonard at Milkweed for Monarchs. I also have what I'm pretty sure are celotias, not the coxcomb type, but the plume type, the red ones. And here's some more butterfly weed. I know I could have grown them myself, but it was easier to buy them, and she only charges $1 a plant. And when you go to a nursery and you pay anywhere between $8 or $9 or $10 a piece, $1 for a seedling that you grow and you watch is not bad at all. Here's some tropical milkweed seedlings that I also bought from Cindy, and there's some nasturtium. And I'm going to turn it off right now. I have the seedlings on the table under an umbrella because a little bit of shade will help, and they're growing just fine.